really, I think any elected official who's halfway rational, has any compassion for people, this is the last thing that they would want. And I think they've tried to find a balance, but everybody's gotten it wrong. I mean, Abbott was early on, he was, early on, he was shutting things down, shutting down certain businesses and so on. When the infection rates were relatively low compared to now. And now we got the Delta variant where like kids are getting it in bigger numbers than we've seen, and it's spreading so much more. And now he's saying, oh, that time has passed. We're not doing it. Well, it doesn't, but the time was okay. Like, you put a mask mandate in place in July of 2020, and we're actually doing worse now. So why has the time passed? Is it just like Afghanistan? This is maybe where it's the parallel of Afghanistan. We just reached a point where it's like, okay, we're tired of this. Is there a reason for cutting out now as opposed to 10 years ago? Is Afghanistan more secure? Is the Afghan government more solid? Has the Taliban been wiped out? No, we're just tired of it. We got to get out. Enough. 20 years is enough. Well, I think with Abbott, it's just enough is enough. I don't want to go back to the restrictions. I don't want to go back to a mask mandate. I don't care if kids are being required to go in person in school, and a bunch of schools now are having 20, 30, 50 kids getting infected, and schools are struggling to deal with it. I don't care. I'm not going to impose a mask mandate. And not only that, I'm not even going to let schools decide for themselves. Because remember, early on in 2020, he was saying every county is different. Let the counties, let the local ones decide. I don't want to tell. Now he's not even letting them do that. Now he's saying you can't impose a mask mandate.
Yeah. Right? So, the inconsistency is always there from like the people that that we like, someone like me, and where I come, likes decentralized government. So, they like it decentralized from the feds, but when it's in Austin, then it's okay. If it's on their team. Yeah. I don't like that shit, man. I like it too. I want to be consistent, all throughout,
Well, the conservative philosophy or the small government philosophy is, and I think you have this belief, is that, the closer, it's the old expression, I'm going to get the quote wrong, but it's, government works best when it's closest to the people. Well, ideally, that should mean local city government or county government. But obviously, we know the way the state is, and probably other states too, that our cities tend to be, more liberal politically. Our elected officials are more liberal. We've got a state that's pretty conservative at the state level. So local control is not an appealing thing to Greg Abbott or Dan Patrick when he's dealing with big metropolitan areas. So he's trying to shut this down and take away the power. He's been doing that for years. So I would just say that, honestly, I think that the effort, I don't really see any elected official. If they're out there, I've missed it. But in our experience in Texas, I have not seen elected officials saying, we're trying to impose these restrictions because we want to control people's lives. I really think everybody's struggling. I mean, if we put ourselves in the shoes of anybody who's like a mayor or a county judge or even a superintendent of a school district, man, this is a tough time because personal responsibility, I'm a believer in it.